Hey guys, so here we are. We are now going up the elevator to the docks. I went ahead and took care of several of the various different side quests. Yes, including the consort one, you perverts. Like I said, I want to get the side quests out of the way off camera, you know, even though they have some different results if you take the Renegade path, but, you know, you guys pretty much saw the majority of them, and, you know, you can either look up the results, or if you want, you can ask me to tell you what the results are, you know, in the comments of if you do the Renegade side. I've experimented so many different times and various different things with, you know, the quests and results and choices with this game that I pretty much know it backwards and forwards, inside and out. Thought I was going to get something there to scan a codex entry, but whatever.
I've got big news for
you. Give me my ship.
Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
Darn right it is.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
Oh, I will. I certainly will. Forced retirement?
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
No, it belongs
to me. You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
There's more to this.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard.
You hid this from me.
For the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you though. I had my shot. It came and
Saren will pay.
Saren's not going to get away this time.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria.
Oh, those
Maybe
places.
Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
I am so looking forward to that. Is that it?
Anything else?
We have one more lead.
Liara.
Matriarch Benezia. We don't know if she's involved, but we have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
So... oh, boy. Here's the thing, guys. You saw me go straight to Artemis Tau to get Liara. And, you know, she was in great condition at that point. Here's the thing, though. If you do Pharos and Noveria and leave Liara for last, by the time you get there, because she's been trapped in there for so long, she gets, like, so delirious, where she even thinks that you're, like, a hallucination. She doesn't think you're real. It's pretty hilarious, the condition that she's in by the time you get there, where she doesn't even think you're real. She's, like, that's how, like, hungry and exhausted she is. I think I might just do that. I think I might just hold off getting Liara, just so you guys can see what that is like. But will I go to Pharos first or no? I think I would go to Pharos first, because you guys remember that little glitch that you can exploit to get yourself max Renegade or max Paragon, or even both, on Noveria. So I think I'll start with Pharos.
The colonists on Pharos might still be alive.
It's your
decision. It won't be for
Commander.
much longer.
You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
Well, that's your job.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
Was that supposed to mean that I'm not human anymore?
I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Get out of here, you stupid politician.
Yes, Commander?
I want to know the truth about you and Saren.
We had
yada 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 yada.
Sneak into the
Pretty
plant,
sure that
the only thing I care about
right,
is stop.
It's no good living in the past.
I should.
You guys heard all this in my previous playthrough. Oh, what was that? What was that? What was that? Ah, Normandy weapons inspect. There we go. That's what I was looking for. There it is. There's the inspect option I was looking for the Normandy hull. There we are. So there was the 20th keeper. I've got 20 of them. I need to remember where the 21st one is. I gotta remember this. That's one of those where I'm gonna have to go through the entire Citadel to try to just go through every single keeper to get the last one.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Decontamination in progress. Caden is avoiding it by standing behind it.
Decontamination in progress.
And of course, this is where the real meat of the game starts to happen, where you can then be able to explore the various different systems,
I heard what happened to
galaxy, and do
Captain
the different
Anderson.
side quests.
Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
I'm ready for this.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander, 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Listen to the Renegade version of this speech. Now we do things my way.
Listen up, Normandy.
Whoa! Where's fine? What happened to the audio there? Commander, the speakers are broken. It sounds like a fast food place where the speakers don't, are. Wow. Nobody's gonna help us.
The Council wants to ignore this. That's no surprise. They've never helped us in the past.
That was
No reason
hilarious.
they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own.
The speakers completely broke like it was a fast food place. Drive-through. That's really funny. Saren can't hide from us.
Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow.
Okay, so this is a little bugged where it's not playing the audio of him giving the speech. Like I said, this game is still buggy in its nature. Humanity's in this alone. Uh-oh.
None of the other species has the guts, grit, or balls to deal with this.
Oh!
So it's up to us. We're the only ones who can stop Saren. I swear to you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
I always wondered what Garrus and Rex were thinking when they heard Shepard just now say, "None of the other species have the balls to do this." And I'm thinking, like Rex and Garrus must be going, wait a second. Especially Rex, he's like, "Excuse me." I always wondered about that. Did anyone else ever think that when you hear that speech there, that Renegade version, and you see Rex and Garrus, and you're going, Shepard? You may want to, remember who you just brought along on your ship. He doesn't matter anymore.
The captain's not here. I'm in charge now, Joker, and time's wasting. Get this bird in the air.
Yes, sir.
That's a commander taking charge. Get this bird in the air. Look outside. Picking up the Codex entries. My own ship. Wait, where was that? Where was that thing there? I just saw that. Oh, there it is. Nav manual. Presley! Uh-oh. I think the game might be bugging out on me, guys. This is what I was afraid of doing a playthrough of this again. I had numerous issues doing the first playthrough of this game because of its buggy nature. And now it's kind of starting to happen again. Of course, before we head out, you go do the usual go around and talk to everybody. I wanted to talk to Presley there, but it wouldn't let me choose him there, so. Go around, examine the sleeper pod, get the codex with that. This is my room now. These are my quarters. Personal manual. That's my bed. This is my desk. Or table. This is my desk. Nothing there in that, over there in that locker. Don't need to replenish any metagel. Hello,
Yes,
Chakwas.
Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
No, just
Goodbye,
wanted to say
Commander.
hi. That's all. And then the room that Liara will eventually be in. And no, to answer your question ahead of time, no. Whereas in my Paragon run, I romanced Liara and stayed loyal to Liara, That's not going to be happening this time around. In fact, as you probably figured out, considering that I just told you that the order I'm going to do this is Pharos, Novaria, and then Tau Cluster to get Liara, obviously she's going to miss out on the Novaria quest. But of course there's no mandatory, like, you have to bring her along, so.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things. And we were on the scene faster than any
that.
other
Whoops.
Commander?
Whoops.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the
I've
crew's
wasted
at.
enough of your time for now, Commander. Commander?
Of course, Caden doesn't want to chat. And sorry, Caden, but this is why you never make it past this game in my playthroughs. No, don't get me wrong. I love Caden. I've seen a lot of the, obviously I've experimented with various different characters and different shepherds and playthroughs on my own personal time. Having Caden, join us in Mass Effect 2 and 3 instead of just Ashley. So, no, Caden's an awesome character, and so is the actor who plays Caden. Let's see.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before
What
you
have you
head
got?
Whatever. Well, as long as you don't mind.
Pay
My
you?
stuff- Hell, the licenses alone have set me back.
Show me.
You bet, Commander.
Uh-huh. Oh, well, that's... I'm gonna have to take a look at what Ashley has. See if this is any better than what she's currently got. In fact, this is an opportunity now for me to be able to... Well, I can't put any squad points into Tally, but I now can equip Tally with the other stuff I got. There we go. Now she's got that really strong Quarian armor. She doesn't use assault rifle, so I'll just give her... I'll give her that one. Definitely uses shotgun, so I'll give her this shotgun right here. She also uses pistols, so I'll give her one of these. And then I'll just give her, I don't know, that sniper rifle. Alright, here we go. The best Omni tool. There you go, Tally. Let me check what Ashley has equipped as armor. She has the Predator H9. 56504. That's the exact same armor that I've already got. I see. See, I can wear medium armor. Ashley can wear medium armor. Caden can't. He can only wear light armor. And Tally and Liara can only wear light armor. So there's really no reason for me to keep this other armor here because the other heavy armors, that she's already got on is better than that. Let me see. 58, 540. I have so much money that I can just go ahead and be able to do this just to check. It's really not going to matter at all. Alright, so let me check, Ashley, whether or not what I just picked up is... Yes, it is! Look at all that yellow. There we go. Now she's got the better version of what she already was wearing. Now I can turn that one into Omnigel. Rex... Oh, hold on. That's right. I was going to check this armor comparison to what Rex has. It is better. Yes, it is. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It not only is stronger, but it looks better. Alright, let me go ahead and put some upgrades on this armor. Let me see here. There we go, the medical exoskeleton to help out his health regen. That's always a great upgrade. And then the other one, let me see here. Shield recovery and shields. Smash damage hardening and physical threshold. I always liked giving him either the kinetic or the combat. I think I'll give him the combat. Just makes sense for him. And Tally's already got her upgrades on. So does Garrus. In fact, I can go ahead and get rid of this Krogan armor now. And I can get rid of this medium armor just as long as I can double check Yeah. Definitely not as good as what Ashley already has, so there goes that armor. What I need is another set of light human armor to give to Liara when she eventually joins me.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard.
Thanks, Rex.
What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians...
Big deal.
We tried the same with us.
It's not the same.
Of course it is.
Seems similar enough to
So
me.
your people were... And in fact... And I suppose it's destroying your
So
entire
what?
species?
You're still here. It can't be all that bad.
He's so snarky with Rex. I love it.
Understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
The only thing, though, that I have a problem with is that some of the responses are exactly the same no matter what dialogue choice you make. You know, I kind of like it when if you make a different dialogue choice, they have a different response, a different set of dialogue that they say to you.
I was just making conversation.
Your
I wasn't-
ignorance. As for the Krogan, the genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really
We're
dying?
sure not. We're too spread out.
Lots of species have left
They
them.
go to. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave.
Kind of funny considering that
Ask the
he returns to Tuchanka in the second game after he's says all this.
When was the last time? Yeah, it's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
And he even verifies what Morden says later, where he's like, Krogan scientist,
So
please.
long,
Never saw one worthy of the title. Hello, Ashley.
Commander,
How we doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
Usually, you know, Renegade, but considering that I am trying to, in this one, I'm gonna romance Ashley. I'm letting you guys know right now. In this one, at least in the first game here, I'm gonna romance Ashley. Whether or not I stay loyal to Ashley, well, that's an entirely different matter, and you guys will just have to wait and see, won't you? But because I'm trying to win Ashley's affection in this one, I'm going to be a little nicer to Ashley than I am to everybody else.
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Don't blame yourself.
The Geth are perfect
Sir,
ambushers.
they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen
Can we
again.
talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I wouldn't mind talking more later.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Yes, I'm sure you would. Garrus, my man. Ah, the Mako. I'm kind of glad you're going to be making a return in Andromeda.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander.
No problem,
I knew
buddy.
working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Just wait till you see how I,
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
you know, change
Well, no,
Garrus
but I
in
know
this
what
run
they're like.
compared to the Paragon
Spectres
run.
make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
True.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure.
So you just
come-
quit because you
There's
didn't
more
like
to
the
it than that. It didn't start. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Sounds good to me.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
And of course, now we'll head in here to do our talks with Adams and Tally. Get the Zero Core examination.
Hey, Commander,
there.
you know that Quarian Tally?
I'll get rid of her.
She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my God... She's got a real knack for technology, that one.
I didn't.
I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Ambassador Udina made me take her along.
Normally, I don't have anything nice to say about politicians, but he made a good call on this. However, I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
No, it is.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I'm starting to
Yeah,
understand why you humans have been
gathering
so
information
successful.
on us.
I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
I don't like the idea of aliens studying the architecture of Alliance ships.
So
We're
suspicious.
on the same side here. My people have more reason to hate the Geth than anyone, remember? But you can't blame me for being a little excited. I never dreamed I'd get a chance to travel on a ship as advanced as the Normandy.
That's not why you're here.
I didn't bring you along to admire my ship.
I know why I'm here. I'll do whatever I can to help you stop Saren and drive his Geth armies back beyond the Veil.
I want to know more about...
All I know is the story of their... Over time, we made small modifications. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the... Many of the Geth's but when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate...
What made them rebel?
I am kind of doing this dialogue because I'm thinking this might possibly unlock the quest where you go around getting the Geth to get that data.
We feared the Geth would pursue us.
Serves you right.
Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed
surprised.
every organic
Didn't
being?
give them a real good first impression.
You really think things would be...
Sorry, I kind of skipped through the dialogue she has if you choose a Renegade option. You can go back and pause if you want to see what the subtitles said. My bad, that was my bad.
Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
Pilgrimage.
I want to know more about the
This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respect.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also, by the time, virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumph.
We always accept.
It's not the best way to...
Let's change topics. Goodbye.
See you later.
Examine that. There we go. All right. All right, we've done enough chatting. It's time to get this bird in the air. Teleportation. So if you're curious about, am I going to show any of the side quests in the when you explore the different systems in the galaxy? I mean, really, a lot of that is kind of just boring legwork that you use to get experience, to get loot. I mean, yes, you do get references to the various side quests you do in Mass Effect 2 when you're going around the Citadel, but really, is there enough reason to record them? Not necessarily. Oh, now I can actually talk to him.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
You doubt my decisions?
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
That's right.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
I put him in his place. Got +2 Renegade there. Now, of course, there are various different quests, that, if you recall when I showed them to you guys in my first Paragon run in this game, that you can make different choices, which can give you different Renegade type of results. I just don't know if, you guys are really that interested in seeing it, because a lot of them can be a little, a lot of the side quests, can be a little tedious. What I'm mainly, of course, wanting to show you guys is the main quests, Pharos, Novaria, things like that, because a lot of the rest of the stuff you pretty much got a general idea of. So, like, some of the side quests I've already picked up when I was on the Citadel that I can go ahead and do at this point, aren't really necessary to show you guys. Zoom out, here we go. So, of course, here, and then, of course, there's the asteroid. Now, I probably will show you the bringing down the Sky DLC Renegade stuff, or at least not the first part of it, because that's kind of boring, going around and searching for the scientists. But when I have the confrontation with what's that guy's name? the terrorist who is also the Batarian. Yeah, that's, you know, one I'll show you because of the results that you do if you go to the Renegade portion of that. There's Liara's dig site. So yeah, here are the other different systems. You know, I'll do the usual going around, scanning, getting stuff, you know, for those quests and such on my own. Like I said, you guys don't have to, you know, be bored watching me go through all that stuff. In hindsight, I can understand if a lot of you didn't really watch all that in my first run because a lot of that was kind of boring. But like I said, the main ones here that you see highlighted, Pharos, Novaria, Liara's dig site, Asteroid, X-57, that stuff you will definitely see, you know, for the Renegade stuff. These other ones here, you know, they have some pretty interesting Renegade results and choices, but I'm not really sure if it validates, you know, making a video on them. I'm not sure if you guys would really find those all that entertaining. I can, of course, when we do the main quest, I can give you a general idea. I can kind of tell you guys what they were like. I just kind of need to do them just to kind of remind myself and refresh my memory on them. So probably what I'm going to be doing a lot of these right now, do as many of the side stuff as I can right now. And of course, if any others pop up, like when I go to the map and Joker says, transmission coming in, Commander, patching it through, you know, things like that. That also includes the lunar mission, things like that. I'll just go ahead and do those because, of course, they aren't that important. So, so probably by the time we come back for the next video, we will probably be heading to Pharos. So stay tuned.